One thing about radio, you can't skip to the last page to see how the story comes out. You have to keep listening, no matter how scary it gets. You have to suffer hours of suspense to learn if Jack, Doc, and Reggie will survive, or who will turn out to be the creeper, or what the disembodied brain is planning. You can't look ahead to see if the figures in the wax museum are real, if the murderer walked in his sleep, or if the Martians will conquer the world. But keep listening, and you'll find out.
The Mutual Broadcasting System presents I Love the Mystery.
I Love a Mystery has been called the ultimate radio thriller. Its three principals, straight-arrowed Jack, Texas brawler Doc, and proper English Reggie, survived hundreds of heart-stopping adventures, mostly in dangerous third-world countries. Then they were off again to another part of the world to face humanoid apes, Chinese torturers, or murderers invisible to the human eye. Writer Carlton E. Morse had a fertile imagination. In 1950, the three modern musketeers and friends set out for Central America in a small plane that crashed near the Temple of Vampires.
Take a look at the sky, Jack.
Yeah, clouding over.
One of those tropical jungle storms brewing.
We'd be better off here than back in the plane.
You mean spend the night in this temple?
That's right. Best place in the world to get chills and fever in the tropics is to get drenching wet.
I don't need to get drenching to get chills in this place.
Well, I'm taking Hermie back in the temple for a minute. Rest, you want to come?
No.
All right. Reggie, you stay out here with Sonny. Doc, you come with Hermie and me.
It suits me if you think it's that important.
Jack?
Well?
Look, this is dangerous. I know it. I have a feeling.
Feminine intuition.
I don't care what you call it.
Reggie, look after you.
No, I didn't mean that. I mean in there.
Huh? There's nothing to be afraid of.
Look, you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, girl.
Come on. We won't be but a little.
Here, Hermie, maybe you better take me by the hand.
What do I want to do that for?
On account of I'm going to like it better.
Sure.
Doggone, I ain't never got over how big this thing is.
Darker in here than it was.
It sure is, feller. That's a storm and night coming on.
All right, Hermie, where's the room?
Over that way.
You sure about that?
Hermie, you must be mistaken.
No, I'm not.
But you can see for yourself. There's no room here, just the stone wall of a temple.
Well, it was here.
I reckon you're not only mixed up, but just plain turned around.
I bet you I ain't.
Did you go up or down any stairs?
No, just went into a room.
But looky now, Hermie. You can see as plain as anybody. There ain't no room there.
I don't see any.
Which means there ain't any.
There's that bell again.
Listen.
Hey, Jack, that's thunder.
Yeah, there's the first indication of Reggie's storm.
It didn't take no prophet to smell that one coming up.
Come on, that means rain.
Man, will you look at her come down?
Hey, Reggie, Sonny, get in here. What's the matter with you?
Frank, we'll come in right with you.
Hey, I never saw rain like that before.
The mother of cloudburst with trimming.
Good. It rains down here. It rains.
Didn't I tell you to keep out of the wet?
Well, the wall gave us pretty good protection. Sonny didn't want to go inside.
Why, I didn't expect anything like this.
It don't monkey around down here when it turns loose.
Will it last long?
Well, jungle rains don't usually, not this time of year.
Well, we're not going to try to get back to the plane tonight.
Jack? You mean we've got to spend the night here?
Yes?
Well, where are we going to sleep?
Well, we'll figure that out when the time comes.
Well, how about those monk cells up the stone stairway along the wall? There are stone benches in them. Man, is she getting dark.
More rain clouds. Looks like we're in for a real storm.
Yeah, it's so dark in the temple now you can't see your hand in front of you.
Let's get settled for the night.
Oh, where are we going?
Up the stone steps along the wall to the first ledge.
Jack, I'd rather not.
And I'd rather not be in this situation at all.
Yeah, but I'm afraid of high places.
The first ledge of cells is only 20 or 30 feet up.
All right.
Come on, then.
You better give us a little of that flashlight, Jack.
All right. Here, over this way. All right, hold it. We're up on the ledge.
Did you pick out which cell we're going to use?
Yeah, the second one. It's the largest. Easy now. Keep against the wall. It's only about 3 feet to the edge, and then a sheer drop.
Oh.
All right, honey?
Yeah. Say, I guess this is just about as dark as it ever gets any place.
I guess you're about right.
All right, now. Right in here.
Say, our voices sound different in here.
Yeah, they do that. No echo.
Is this where we're going to spend the night?
This is it.
I like barns better. Then you got hay to sleep on.
Reggie,
Yes, Jack.
you stay here with Sonny and Hermie. Keep your gun handy.
Now, what are you and me going to be doing in the meantime?
We're going to explore along the ledge. Be sure we got it all to ourselves.
Well, I ain't never seen a place like this before.
You have not?
Hey, who said that?
I say it.
Well, I can't see you. Where are
Right here beside you. No, do not reach out your hand. Do not touch me.
you? You can see me?
See?
Well, you sure got better eyes than I got. Who are you, anyway?
You would not know if I tell you.
Look, are you the girl who was talking to Hermie a little while ago?
Hear me?
Yeah, the little kid.
See, I talk with a little boy.
You did, huh? According to Hermie, you're the prettiest thing he ever seen.
So?
Yeah. He said you had the reddest lips and the sharpest, whitest teeth. What's the matter?
He say that?
He did that.
Why you don't go away?
Well, got caught in a rainstorm. Have to spend the night here now.
So?
Yeah. And there's something else I want to ask you about. What's all them human bones doing down in that pit down there under this here temple? And what about that dead Indian out there on the trail with no blood in him?
It's the temple of vampires.
Oh, I think Jack would like to talk to you. Come here. Look.
Oh, let go of me.
Hey, look out. Oh, where'd you go?
Doc, who are you talking to?
Jack, that girl was here. I tried to grab her and she jumped off the ledge.
Jumped off?
Yeah, just disappeared in the air.
The suspense mounted day after day for a whole month, till finally the three pals and their friends escaped in the plane.
But if you don't think there can be adventure back in the United States, then listen for the Battle of the Century, coming Monday. That's Jack, Doc, and Reggie in Battle of the Century, an hilarious, two-fisted, joyous new thriller, an I Love a Mystery Sockaroo.
And so the suspense began all over again. Mysteriously, I Love a Mystery was off the air for 5 years in the late 40s and came back on Mutual for 3 more glorious seasons. How did we ever live without it? There were, of course, suspense thrillers that called for a gritty kind of realism, not jungles in the third world. Remember the Molle Mystery Theatre?
Good evening. This is Jeffrey Barnes, welcoming you to the program that presents the best in mystery and detective fiction. Tonight's play is a modern melodrama with the emphasis upon terror and suspense. It's entitled The Creeper, and is the story of a mysterious killer of that name. And Joseph Ruskell, the author, has cleverly fashioned a story deliberately designed to fool you. So be on your guard. You've had fair warning.
The series opened the 1943 Tuesday night lineup on NBC. The Creeper dates from 1946, hosted by a so-called connoisseur of mystery, Jeffrey Barnes.
In the kitchenette of a New York apartment, a man and his wife listen to a morning news broadcast.
New York. The unknown killer called the Creeper has struck again, adding a third female corpse to his toll. Virginia Peters, a comely waitress, was found strangled to death in her third-floor apartment early this morning while her radio blared. As in the previous murders, a note was found scrawled on the wall with the victim's lipstick and the plea, "For heaven's sake, catch me before I kill more. I cannot control myself." Police insist...
Why'd you turn it off?
Oh,
That's it. That's a good, solid clue.
what is?
For heaven's sake. How many men ever use that expression?
Oh, shut up.
Okay, Mrs. Grant. Pass the biscuits, my little pigeon.
Pass the biscuits. 3 women in 3 days murdered in cold blood by a mad fiend right here in the Heights. I'm too sick to go out, too scared to stay in. The lock's broke. And he sits there eating. Pass the biscuits.
There's nothing wrong with my appetite, my love.
Well, of course. That's because you're a job on the police force.
Well, now I'm off again. Kiss? Still using stage lipstick. You're married now, remember?
Steve, wait. At least go buy me my medicine.
Sorry, no time.
Oh, and don't leave me here alone. Stay home this afternoon. Please. I'm afraid.
Don't be silly, Pet. You're safe enough.
Oh, but the night lock, it doesn't work.
Well, now you can't lock me out anymore.
Something's happened to it since last night. It doesn't catch.
Well, get a new one.
Well, I can't get a locksmith. I've tried all morning. Oh, Steve, please. Oh, all right. If I want to phone you, where will you be?
Out. Goodbye, my dear. Take care of your cold.
Well, Steve Grant.
Huh? Well, if it isn't old Pearly Chase.
Here you got thrown off the force, Steve.
Here you got thrown off the news, Pearly.
You heard wrong. I wasn't fired. I was just warned.
Well, I wasn't fired either, just suspended for 3 days.
Here you're married now to a beautiful and lovely young... with admiration.
Used to be on the stage, you know.
Yeah, I think I knew her. Wasn't her stage name Georgia Dixon?
That's her. I love that wench, but... women. How does a guy handle them? Maybe the creeper has the right limit.
Who is the creeper, Steve? Any angles?
You tell me, and I'll split the reward with you. Yeah?
In all 3 cases, just before the creeper struck, the door locks had already been tampered with.
I don't say.
Yeah.
Take that note on the wall. In every case, for heaven's sake, catch me before I kill more.
I cannot control myself.
Right. Now, what man uses an expression like that? The long and short of it is this. The creeper is a woman.
A ruse. Just like the height of the message from the floor's a ruse, 6 feet. And yet I'll lay you odds the creeper's no more than a guy your height, say, or mine, 5'9", just like us, you and me. How do I know where the creeper's going to strike next?
You do?
Certain. The victims are all redheads, every one. You've noticed that, of course. 3 in 3 days.
Now that you...
They all lived in the Heights, right? Agnes Martin, Jane Prutsky, Selma Davis.
Right.
What was the number of the apartment in each case? Agnes lived in 1A, Jane 2B, Selma 3C. See where he's going to strike next?
I'll get what
The next victim of the creeper lives in the Heights. She's a redhead. Her night lock's been tampered with. She's going to get hers today. And her apartment number is 4D. Why are you staring?
My wife's a redhead, Pearly. We live in the Heights. And our apartment number is... you're just a boozy reporter.
There were the usual suspects. The druggist who was all too eager to deliver, the too aggressive neighbor, Mrs. Stone, the new doorman and the fresh elevator boy, and Pearly, the boozy reporter who carried a torch for Georgia and paid her an unwelcome visit.
Don't!
Why are you crying? Stop it. I'm here to protect you. Stop crying. Okay. You want me to leave? You want me to leave? All right, I will. It's your funeral. What am I saving you for anyway? Where's my hat? In a few minutes, there'll be a knock or a ring, or the door will just open, see? And you'll be lying in a pool of blood, just like the other 3. Goodbye, my worthless. Give my regards to the creeper.
Look in his eyes. Like a madman's. What if he comes back? Any minute now. There'll be a knock. Or a ring. Yes?
This is the doorman, Mrs. Grant.
Yes?
The druggist is here with the medicine. Shall I let him come up?
For medicine? Why, sure, let him... Oh. Now, don't let that man up.
Want me to bring it up?
No, I'm perfectly all right. I don't need it. You hear? Don't you dare come up. Don't anyone. Locksmith? Oh, please. Please, I must have it changed right away. My lock. My door lock. Yes, this is Mrs. Grant. Yes, I do want it, of course. Anyone can get in here, anyone. They want to murder me, but I don't know who. It's the creeper. He'll come? Right away? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, but hurry, please. Hurry, I'll go out of my mind. Oh, thank the Lord. What if he doesn't come in time? Like the other 3. A pool of blood. Any minute now. There'll be a knock. Or a ring. Who's there?
It's me, dear, Mrs. Stone.
Oh. What do you want?
Why, I've been worried about you. Are you ill?
No. No, I'm all right, Mrs. Stone. I'm feeling fine.
Open up, dear. Don't you want me to keep you company?
No. No, thank you. I was just... Stop it!
Oh, let me in, silly.
No, go away. I'm going to sleep. Go away. You hear me? Go away. Hello.
Oh, Georgia, you all right?
Oh, Steve. I've been so frantic. It's so good to hear your voice. Where are you?
At headquarters. Coming right home. Forgive me for this morning, darling. I wasn't myself. My job had me down, but now everything's...
Oh, of course. Forgive me, Steve. I've been bad, wicked. Oh, do you know what I've gone through today? The most dreadful state. And then that Steve. Did you send someone here today?
Early Chase?
And you did.
To keep you company. Isn't he still with you?
I know. I just got rid of him.
I wish you hadn't. Listen, Georgia. Don't let anyone in the house till I get home.
Oh, I won't, Steve.
Not anyone, you hear? Not anyone.
Locksmith.
Oh, wait, Steve.
Locksmith.
Hello?
Oh, wait, Steve. It's... Oh, thank goodness at last. Now I can breathe easy. Just a minute, dear.
Hello, Georgia. Georgia, hello. Hello. Georgia.
Oh, thank goodness
Georgia,
you've come.
answer the phone.
Please step in. It's the lock on this door I want. Please, just a moment. My husband's on the phone. Steve?
What happened? There was something else I wanted to
Oh, it's all right. Everything's all right now, Steve. You needn't worry.
Didn't I just hear you talking to someone? Was that someone at the door?
It was no one, Steve. Just Mr. Frank the locksmith. Oh, what a load
The
of...
locksmith. Georgia, listen. Listen, Georgia, that's what I was going to tell you.
What is it?
The police are on a new trail. They think maybe a locksmith. Georgia, you listening? It may be that the creeper's a locksmith. Get him out, quick.
What nice lipstick you use, Mrs. Grant.
What's the matter? Georgia, answer the phone, Georgia. Georgia, hello. Georgia, answer the phone, baby. Georgia, what's the matter? Hello.
Hello? Hurry. Catch me before I kill more. For heaven's sake.
Hello, City Desk? Pearly Chase. Now shut up and listen. On that creeper story I just gave you, I had this dope. The reward for his capture goes to the elevator boy. He heard Georgia Grant scream and called a cop. The creeper was shot running from the building. Yeah. It's ironical, isn't it? Imagine the locksmith was the killer. The one man Georgia thought would protect you. What an ending to a lovely, lovely redhead.
Molle gave up sponsorship in the late 40s. The popular show carried on as merely Mystery Theatre with a resident detective, but somehow the bloom was off. In May 1944, a two-part shocker was heard on the half-hour show Suspense.
This is the Man in Black, here to introduce this weekly half-hour of Suspense. Tonight from Hollywood, we bring you as star Mr. Orson Welles. This will be the first of two consecutive performances by Mr. Welles, in which he will appear as the protagonist of Kurt Siodmak's novel, Donovan's Brain.
Orson Welles, a man of many voices, appeared as Dr. Patrick Corey, a medical examiner. Other characters were Dr. Schott, the coroner, and Corey's wife Janice and son David, and William H. Donovan.
Hello? Hi, what is it? Dad. Oh, David, come in, come in. What's the matter?
It's Dr. Schott. There's been an accident or something. He's pretty upset.
All right, I'll come.
Oh, Patrick,
Patrick,
thank heavens, my boy. The matter, boy? There's been a plane crash on the mountain. Only one of them was left alive, and I brought him this far, but he needs an immediate operation.
Sorry, that's your job, your county physician.
Patrick, it's multiple fractures of both legs. The arteries are severed, and the legs will have to be amputated. Patrick, please, it may mean a man's life, and
your job as county physician.
No, I'm not thinking of that, but it's an important man. William H. Donovan.
Donovan? The Wall Street Donovan?
Yes. You've got to help me, Patrick.
Donovan. What are his chances?
About even, if we hurry.
Well, bring him in.
Oh, thank you, Patrick. Thank you.
You better get some things on, David. You may have to help. Yes, and you use the laboratory table. Before you go, put the instruments in the sterilizer. And don't forget the Geely saw.
Right. Oh, but
what?
I thought the Geely saw was only used for
brain surgery. Not always. Hurry. Let's bring him in now from the car.
Okay.
Now, David, if you remove the blanket from his legs, that's it.
All right. You see? Fortunately, a forest ranger got to him right after the crash and had sense enough to put a tourniquet on each leg. Even so, yeah. Sure. Sure. We'll get it. Sure. Saying something like sure. He said it over and over.
Huh.
Patrick, don't you think we ought to begin?
No, there's no use amputating those legs.
No use?
He'll be dead anyway by morning. Well, won't it?
Well, suppose you're right, Patrick.
You know I'm right.
But still, we ought to try. We can't refuse to operate.
We are going to operate. Syringe, please, David, the large one.
Here you are, Dad.
Spinal anesthetic. You give it, Dr. Schrock.
Right.
Scalpel, please, David. Scalpel and the Geely saw.
Geely saw? But, Patrick, he's still alive.
Precisely. Come on, David,
Patrick,
the scalpel.
Are you out of your mind? You're taking a man's life.
I'm giving him life. Donovan would die anyway. But for a while at least, Donovan's brain will live.
As the days pass, Dr. Corey preserves the powerful brain, note the graphic sound effects, and sees that it seems to be growing in size. Its powers seem to be increasing over himself.
Sure. It'll be the test. You agree? Of course. Sure.
What is it? What happened here?
I thought I had to wake you up, Patrick. You were moaning in your sleep, talking.
Talking? What did I say?
Patrick, let me see your hand.
Hand?
No, the other one.
What about it?
You're not left-handed, are you?
No.
Then why have you got ink on the fingers of your left hand? Were you writing anything tonight?
No.
You must have been, Patrick. Here it is, right here on your desk.
Nonsense.
Well, you've been writing his name, William H. Donovan.
H. Donovan Schrott. That's not my handwriting. It's...
What?
Don't you see what it means? The brain has communicated with me.
Patrick, you don't...
Look here. Look at this magazine article. Here's a reproduction of his signature. And he was left-handed, too. It says so here.
Why, it is. It is exactly the
what
same.
A fool I've been. Look at this picture smoking a cigar. With his left hand, I wondered why it suddenly started smoking cigars. The same brand, too. Janice, try to remember what you heard me saying just before you woke me up.
All I heard was something like, sure.
Sure. Of course. Don't you remember, Schrott? He said it that night. It was the only thing you ever heard him say.
It wasn't your voice.
My voice, you see, the brain has grown. And it's strong enough to influence not only the higher functions, the frontal lobe, but the speech centers, the motor centers of another brain. Don't you see what this means?
Patrick, listen to me.
Oh, what, Janice, what?
You've got to stop. You killed Donovan. And now this thing has gained such power over your mind that it can make you do things you don't even know about. For all you know, it could make you do anything. Anything.
I suppose you're right, but I'm utterly exhausted. I can't even think anymore.
You've got to think.
Give me until tomorrow. Let me sleep, and tomorrow I'll do something. I promise you.
All right, Patrick.
Tomorrow.
But if you don't do something, if you don't destroy that thing, I will. The brain.
It's almost as though it heard you and were raging at you.
In fearful dreams, Corey suspects the brain has a master plan, something to do with a young Superman with unlimited power who can take over the world, a popular theme in those days.
David! Yes, sir? David, what's your blood type? Do you know your blood type?
Matter of fact, I don't think I do. Why?
No matter. We can easily find out. David, I think it's last I know a way.
To kill the brain?
It's simple. It's perfectly natural. Yet 9 chances out of 10 it's something Donovan has never known about. I'll do it myself. Unfortunately, my blood type and his are... they're the same. Of course, I have to replenish the blood substance periodically. Anyway, it's about time to do it again. I've always used my own because it was the same type as his, but if yours is a different type, the brain will die given the wrong type. I'm sure of that. I know it. If you're willing, David, my boy.
Of course I am.
Then we'll take the blood sample now. Come into the laboratory. Now, lie down there on the table, David. We want a tourniquet on your arm here.
I'll put it on.
Syringe will do it.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
David, don't watch me. It'll be easier if you don't. For me.
That's a funny one. Coming from you.
Well, doctors are never quite as steady with members of their own family, you know. Ready? There we are. You all right?
Yeah.
You'll be through in just a second.
You getting it all right?
Sure. Just a second now.
Dad, I'm
You'll be over it in a minute.
Sleepy.
So.
That's what an anesthetic is for. Make you sleep. I was somewhat surprised to find the instruments sterilized, already laid out, but I worked more rapidly and skillfully than ever before in my life, I think. I made an incision just below the hairline, laying back the scalp as far as the base of the skull. I trepanned the cranium at 2-centimeter intervals, working back and downwards to the upper edge of the occipital bone. My hand did not falter. With a sure stroke, I severed the spinal cord just below the first cervical nerve. As I make this last entry with that awful guilt upon my soul, even now I cannot fully comprehend how it has been possible for any man, by mortal or immortal means, to be driven to such a crime. I only know that at the instant my son died under my own hand, I was set free. At that instant, I saw and understood for the first time that monstrous plan born in the brain of William Donovan, of which I was to be the instrument. It was the plan I had glimpsed but never grasped in the recurring dream. Donovan did aspire to the domination of the world. And with those tremendous mental faculties that I myself had given him, it was literally within his power to become the absolute ruler of all mankind. Only one thing was lacking, a body, a young, strong body into which those ever-growing brain cells could graft and affix themselves to live on, and on perhaps for centuries. He chose the body of my son, and now... At last, too late. I am free to destroy this foul thing of my creation. I know it as surely as I know that my own life must be forfeit. And the brain also knows. I shall take the 6 steps from the desk where I'm writing this across to the laboratory door. How often I've taken them in happier times. I shall open the door, close it behind me for the last time, and write finis to the mortal life of Patrick Arthur Corey and the brain of William Horace Donovan. And for the things that I have done, may God have mercy on my soul.
In its glory years, the 40s, Suspense was produced and directed by William Spear, known as the Hitchcock of the air. We've heard only the highlights of this classic, and only on radio would it work. Can you visualize the lab, the machinery, and the lethal operation? You can? You can see it? Of course you can. Sure. 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 There was a dandy little suspense show on NBC for just 2 summers, 1945 and 1947. Strangely enough, it was a summer replacement for, of all people, Abbott and Costello. It was Mystery in the Air.
Each week at this time, Camel Cigarettes bring you Peter Lorre in the excitement of the great stories of the strange and unusual, of dark and compelling masterpieces culled from the 4 corners of world literature. Tonight, The Mask of Medusa. Mystery in the Air, starring Peter Lorre.
Peter Lorre was a wonderful radio actor. His weird accent and crazy energy warned us that reality, as we understood it, was about to be altered.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you will inspect the 47 wax images you see before you, I think you will admit that they are more lifelike, more startlingly real than any you have ever seen before. But the greatest interest lies in the fact that each one of these figures is a fiendish, sadistic murderer. But come, I begin at the end of the line and describe their horrible crimes.
Yes, there he goes again, telling people all the bad things with it. Oh, it's terrible, being nothing but figures in a wax museum. People staring at us all day long, and not one of them, not one ever suspects that we are still alive. I can hear, I can see, I can feel, I can think, but I cannot move. I cannot move at all, no matter how
Now,
I
ladies
try.
and gentlemen, if you will regard these recent specimens, and if I may say so myself, they're masterpieces. What's the matter, madam?
That strange-looking little one. I was watching him, and he moved his eyes.
Thank you, madam. That's a true compliment to my artistry. But I assure you, the gentleman did not move his eyes. That would be utterly impossible. He is made of wax and other substances known only to myself.
This little fellow is a recent acquisition by the museum. He's currently on the run from the homicide squad.
What are you talking about?
Murder. Murder, that most horrible of crimes.
Yes.
I hate it. I loathe and despise its perpetrators. It is my mission to show the world these fiends in human form, to display them in all their brutal bestiality, that men may view them, tremble, and take heed.
I see. And
Yes.
this is monstrous.
Not at all. You just do not understand.
Yes, I do. I understand you. You dirty hypocrite. You say you hate murder, and yet you've killed everyone in this room, you.
No, I didn't kill.
How did you do it, huh? Poison, knife, or did you dip them into boiling wax alive?
None of those things. They're not dead.
They're not dead. What did you say?
They're not dead. They're simply in a state of permanent suspended animation.
Suspended. Are you mad? Are you insane?
It's true. I just let them look, and that's what happened.
Let them look at what?
Did you ever hear of the Gorgon's head?
What?
The head of Medusa.
Medusa, yes, of course. I went to school and I studied Greek mythology. Of course, Medusa was a very beautiful woman,
Yes.
and she offended Athena, and Athena changed her hair into snakes and made her face very hideous and so horrible that all who looked on her were turned to stone. And later, I think Perseus cut off her head.
You're right. And the severed head could still turn men to stone.
Yes, I know, but that was a long time ago.
Would you care to look upon it?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's here. The mask of Medusa was found long ago in a wild, lost grotto in Greece. Where and how does not matter, but it has been the means of fulfilling my sacred mission, the destruction, the cleansing of the world of those who slay their fellow men.
Now I know you're mad.
Perhaps I am the only sane one in a world gone mad.
Oh, sure.
Wait, I have something in this cabinet I want to show you.
Look, no tricks. You hear me or the police comes in. Hey, what's
I
in that
didn't want
sack?
to do this. I
What
never
is in that
want to do
sack?
it, but it must be done.
You don't want to do
Look,
what?
murderer,
Stop, you
upon the
donkey.
crimson
What are
mask
you
of
talking
Medusa.
about, you
Yes,
insane-
look upon the mask of Medusa.
My leg.
Look.
Look. My hands.
Look. Now, I have number 47.
Later, the 47 murderers, united in their living death, focus their minds on a young visitor and hypnotize her into starting a fire.
Thoughts are coming in very strong. Keep thinking,
Matches and fire.
We can't be free unless something happens to that horrible mask of Medusa over there in that cabinet. If something could happen to that, the spell might be broken. Martha, what are you thinking?
Matches and fire. Matches and fire.
Yes, I've got it. Of course I've got it, yes.
Matches and
Fire. Matches and fire.
Father!
Matches and
Father, where are you?
fire.
I beg your pardon. Have you seen my daughter? She was here a minute ago. A thin girl, about 16. I have not seen
I
her.
saw her just now over there to that cabinet, I think it was. She had a box of matches.
It's work. All our trained evil minds concentrating on that one small mind. Oh, we simply overwhelmed it. Poor little Ilse, she'll never know why she started that fire. Oh, but it's a big, wonderful fire, and the cabinet is burning. It's burning. What is that? Something's happening. I've just been able to move the little thing in my left hand. Yes, we can move. We are moving. We, the walking dead. Everyone is moving swiftly through the flames. Oh, they can't hurt us. Towards the stage, yes. Oh, we are a horrible company. Oh, how exciting. White faces, clean. The flames, 47 we are. Murderers, all of us. Surging forward to get the man we hate. Oh, yes, he's a murderer, but he's worse than we are. His victims stay alive. He condemned all 47 of us to a horrible, endless, living death. There, he's behind that door.
It's locked.
Come on, break it down. Break it down, you hear? Come on. Yes, we've got him.
What have you done to it?
What have we done? We've taken care of you, Medusa. Yes, we have, Aristide. Now we'll take care of you.
No, please, don't.
Yes,
I will help you. You
will.
don't know the mask, you fool.
No.
I'll help you. You haven't got much time. I'll help you.
The mask is coming!
Yes, it's Medusa. It's coming up the stairs. After us.
Kill Twilight. At least we can kill Twilight.
Wait. I have a plan. Get away from that door. Let me get there. It is here. Close your eyes. Look. Don't look at it.
Too late. They looked, and now they're all gone. All but you and I.
Yes.
Everybody's gone back as they were before.
Yes, they're gone. All gone, but you and I. You and I.
What are you going to do?
I'll show you what I'm going to do. Here. Look, Aristide.
What?
Look here. You hear me?
No.
Yes.
No,
You opened your eyes.
No,
yes, you saw it. Looking. You're looking at the crimson mask of Medusa. Oh, look. Your feet. Oh, well, I know it. Look at your legs, your hands. Oh, you can't. You're not even able to talk anymore. Yes, you. Now you have looked upon the mask of Medusa. You idiot, you. I forgot. I looked at it, too. Well. Here we are, back again, yes, all of us. The finest criminal minds in the world. Oh, it's the elite, the cream of crime. Now we are just wax figures in a sideshow. Yes, but now there are 48 of us. Oh, I suppose we should feel honored to have with us the great Aristide Zweig. This way he looks quite natural, yes. Standing over there between Schneider and Paul. And at least he doesn't bore me anymore with his silly, stupid lectures. No, now he doesn't talk at all. Someone called Albert is running the exhibit now. Oh, poor Albert. He's an imbecile. Albert doesn't know there was a mask of Medusa. Oh, we are much more intelligent than poor Albert. He doesn't even know that we are still alive.
Only a few programs from Mystery in the Air with Peter Lorre survive to this day. It's too bad that the life of this little suspense classic was so brief.
Good evening, gentle friends of the inner sanctum. Welcome through the creaking door for another soothing half hour of sweetness and light. Oh, I've learned a new trick. Would one of you like to step up here and be sawed in half? What? No volunteer? Well, maybe you're right. The first part, the sawing in half, that's easy. But the second part, the putting together again, I'm still not very good at that.
Inner Sanctum, with its ghoulish, pun-filled signature, was unique among horror shows. No other program poked fun at murder. Actually, murder was the least of it on Inner Sanctum. Evil spirits, insanity, ancient curses, open coffins, and nameless horrors were regular ingredients, and we enjoyed them all for 11 delightfully gory seasons from 1941 to 1952 on ABC, then CBS, and back to ABC. Movie stars appeared frequently on Inner Sanctum, but more often than not, we heard a cast of first-rate but lesser-known radio actors, as in this little gem from 1946, a simple puzzle with only 2 homicides, titled I Walk in the Night. Following an explosive quarrel with his wife Myrna, Peter Lang awakes from a deep sleep to find his next-door neighbor Phil Judson pounding on the door. Phil and his wife Henrietta have seen a prowler leaping from Myrna's bedroom window.
Phil, are you sure the prowler came out of this room?
Yes, and he ran around the house and got away. Look, Pete, have you got a key to this door?
No, it's bolted on the inside.
And we've got to break it down. Come on, put your shoulder to it. Once more now. Where's the light switch? Oh, here, I've got it. Better not come in, Pete.
No, let me in. I've got to see. Bernard.
Take it easy, Pete.
Oh, Bernard.
Strangled to death.
Bernard. Look at the black and blue marks on her throat.
This chain on her neck is broken.
It was her locket. The one I gave her last Christmas.
Killer must have taken it with him. And see here, her fingernails, there's bits of skin under them. She must have struggled and scratched the killer's face or hands.
Why, Phil? Why should anyone want to kill her?
Now, you'd better not tell him about the quarrel you had with Myrna last night.
I don't get you.
It would look bad for you.
For me? Oh, what do you mean? Phil, you don't think that I... Suddenly I caught my breath. My right hand in my bathrobe pocket had touched something cold. Phil and Henrietta both stared at me.
Peter, what's wrong?
Phil, look what I found in my pocket.
What is it?
Look.
A locket?
It's Myrna's locket. The one that was torn from her throat. Phil, how could this get in my pocket?
Here, give me that, quick.
But, Phil...
Give it to me. You recognize it, Henrietta?
Yes. What are you going to do with it, Phil?
Get rid of it, quick. Out this open window. Now, if the police find it out there, they'll think the killer dropped it.
Phil, it was in my pocket. What are you looking at, Phil?
Your hand, Pete.
What?
Your left hand.
I looked down at my left hand. There on my wrist were 3 long gashes where the skin had been scraped. As if by the fingernails of a woman fighting for her life. Phil, do you think I could have killed her?
Nonsense.
I don't believe it. You could never do a thing like that, Pete. Phil and I know you can't be like that.
I don't know. Maybe I got up in my sleep and killed Myrna without ever knowing it consciously. After all, I did have that quarrel with her last night.
Cut it, Pete. Here comes O'Brien, the detective.
Predictably, the police arrive, and Phil Judson, who was also Peter's attorney, implicates a third person, Myrna's cousin, Ted Hale.
Pete, don't let them arrest me. You got to help me.
Me? Help you?
You know I didn't kill Myrna.
Well, I'm not sure.
Pete, what? I was here last night, you know, when you had that fight with Myrna.
What do you mean?
If I'm arrested, I'll tell the police about that quarrel. Phil says I had a motive, but what about you, Pete? You were always quarreling with Myrna.
Now, look here, Ted, if you're threatening me...
I only want you to help me, Pete. Don't let them arrest me. Hide me. Hide me out till this blows over or until they get the real killer.
I think Ted is right, Pete. We should help him.
In a panic, Pete and Phil bring Ted Hale to the house and hide him in the basement until they can get him safely out of the country.
Ted Hale hadn't gone anywhere. He was lying there on a cot. His head was a bloody pulp. It had been bashed in while he slept with a long-handled coal shovel which lay there alongside the cot.
Great Scott. He's been murdered.
We stood there in a narrow, dark room, Phil and I, and we looked at each other. There was a strange gleam in Phil's eyes. I tried to read the meaning of that gleam, but he averted his eyes too quickly. He dropped his gaze to my hands. I saw what he was looking at. My hands were black and grimy with coal dust. And on the briny, coal-blackened handle of the shovel was a fresh set of fingerprints. Phil, did I kill him? Did I kill him in my sleep? The same as murder? Phil, I can't stand it being a murderer. I'm going to give myself up.
You'll do nothing of the kind. If you did it, Pete, you're not responsible.
Just think, Phil. Maybe tonight I might kill you. Or Henrietta. There's no telling what I might do.
Rubbish.
No, Phil. It's hard to believe, but there's the proof. I'm a murderer. I'm dangerous. There's only one thing to do.
I won't let you do it.
What else is left?
Come on. I'm going to help you hide Ted's body.
Later that afternoon, I took a taxi cab, and I went down to police headquarters and asked to see Inspector O'Brien.
Well, glad to see you, Mr. Lang. You're looking a little better this afternoon.
I feel better, Inspector. I feel better because I've come to an important decision.
Oh, yeah?
Inspector, I've decided to tell you something that'll startle you.
That's pretty hard to startle an old hand in my business. Go ahead, I'm listening.
All right. Inspector, Ted Hale didn't kill Myrna. I killed her. That is, I think I killed her.
You think you killed her, don't you know?
It sounds crazy, doesn't it? But I assure you, I'm perfectly safe.
Just a second now. You either killed her or you didn't kill her. If you kill somebody, you know it.
No, not in this case, Inspector. You see, I think I did it in my sleep. Both times. Myrna and Ted Hale, too.
Hold on now. I'll get someone to take notes. I suppose you start from the beginning.
I told him the whole story. How Phil had awakened me when we found Myrna strangled. The groggy drug feeling I'd had. How Ted Hale had tried to blackmail me. And how Phil had awakened me once more and we'd gone down to the cellar. We found Ted with his head bashed in. I talked for a solid hour.
I'm glad you came to see me, Mr. Lang. Glad you've told me all this. You must have had a hard time reaching a decision to come here.
Yes. Yes, it was hard, Inspector. Phil wanted me to go away. It would have been so easy to go away and let him take care of things. But I'd never be able to sleep for fear I'd kill someone else.
Well, you needn't worry, Mr. Lang. There won't be any more killings.
Not if I'm safely in jail.
You're not going to jail. You're going home.
What?
And those notes the stenographer has taken, Mr. Lang, I have almost enough material to convict the real murderer. I need just one more thing. Now, you go home and wait. Don't worry.
You mean I didn't kill Myrna and Ted?
Now, you just go along home and take it easy.
I'm back at home now. As I write now, I can look across the lawn to Phil Judson's house. 5 minutes ago, I saw Inspector O'Brien and 2 detectives go in there. The front door is opening now. I can see them coming out. O'Brien first, then the 2 detectives, with Phil between them. They've got handcuffs on Phil. And here comes Henrietta. She's running across the lawn, coming here.
Peter!
Coming, Henrietta.
Peter, they've taken Phil away.
Yes, I saw it off from the window.
Oh, darling. Everything went right. Exactly as we planned.
Oh, baby.
Hold me tight, Peter. Tight. We can be together now. Forever and ever.
I'd have killed a dozen Myrna for you, baby.
I know. And you were clever, Peter. So clever.
And the hardest part was getting Phil to cooperate. But I knew he'd do anything for a friend.
What a fool he is. He stepped right in and took over.
You should have seen O'Brien when I told him the story. I could tell exactly what he was thinking. Here's a poor innocent sap whose best friend is framing him, giving him drugs, and then making him think he commits murder. Sweet.
Oh, Peter. As soon as he's convicted, I'll be free, and we can go away together.
All right.
Huh?
But you'll have to cancel that trip. Both of you.
O'Brien.
You heard what we said?
Sure did, every word. Remember at my office, Mr. Lang, when I told you I only needed one more thing to clinch the case against the murderer? Well, this was it. I faked the arrest of Mr. Judson, and then I sneaked back to see what you'd do about it. You did plenty.
Typical of Inner Sanctum, it's the killer who tells the story, while the obvious suspect turns out to be innocent.
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century, this world was being watched closely by intelligences greater than man's, and yet as mortal as his own. We know now that as human beings busied themselves about their various concerns, they were scrutinized and studied, perhaps almost as narrowly as a man with a microscope might scrutinize the transient creatures that swarm and multiply in a drop of water.
Thus began the most famous suspense program ever broadcast. The Mercury Theatre of the Air, a spin-off from the Mercury Theatre, a stage repertory company directed by Orson Welles and John Houseman, was first aired Monday nights at 9 p.m. on CBS, starting in July 1938. The first production was Bram Stoker's Dracula, with a cast of top radio actors and Welles in the lead.
Morning, June the 30th. These may be the last words I ever write in this diary. Oh, God preserve my sanity. I have never seen Count Dracula by day. At sunrise, at the first cockcrow, he is gone. I do not understand these things. I only know that the wolves obey him, and that he is a man with hair on the palm of his hands, with sharp teeth, and no blood in his face. He casts no shadow. He cannot be seen in a glass, and he moves like a bat across the sheer face of the castle walls. He eats no food, and is mortally afraid of the crucifix.
The Mercury Theatre followed Dracula with Treasure Island, A Tale of Two Cities, The Count of Monte Cristo, Julius Caesar, Jane Eyre, Sherlock Holmes, Oliver Twist, and Around the World in 80 Days. An ambitious schedule, while still producing Broadway plays. In the fall, the Mercury Theatre moved to Sunday nights, back-to-back with Edgar Bergen, America's top-rated comedy show. The War of the Worlds was adapted from a 40-year-old sci-fi tale by H.G. Wells. Howard Koch, John Houseman, and Wells worked on the script almost up to the air date, October 30th, 1939. At about 1:15, Edgar Bergen introduced a vocalist on NBC, causing several million listeners to switch stations. What they heard wasn't a spooky Halloween radio show at all.
It is reported that at 8:50 p.m., a huge flaming object, believed to be a meteorite, fell on a farm in the neighborhood of Grover's Mill, New Jersey, 22 miles from Trenton. The flash in the sky was visible within a radius of several hundred miles, and the noise of the impact was heard as far north as Elizabeth.
Only 18 months earlier, listeners had heard this broadcast.
It's practically standing still now. They've dropped ropes out of the nose of the ship. The rain had slacked up a little bit. The back motors of the ship are just holding it just enough to keep it from... It's burst into flames. Get it started, get it started. It's crashing terrible. Oh, my, get out of the way, please. It's bursting into flames.
The Mercury Theatre actor playing announcer Carl Perkins had also heard the Hindenburg broadcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most terrifying thing I've ever witnessed. Wait a minute. Someone crawling out of the hollow top. Someone or something, I can see turning out of that black hole through luminous discs. Large as a bear. It glistens like wet leather, but...
An army of monsters conquering the world? Why not? Look what was happening in Europe. Why else would the Secretary of the Interior, so-called, deliver this ominous warning?
I wish to impress upon you, private citizens and public officials, all of you, the urgent need of calm and resourceful action.
That was Kenny Del Mar with his best FDR imitation, which further alarmed millions of listeners. Despite several disclaimers in the broadcast, people rushed out into the streets. Terrified callers jammed police and fire department switchboards or jumped into their cars and drove away anywhere to escape the monsters. The top brass at CBS became alarmed and called the police to guard the studios on Madison Avenue.
And there before my eyes, stark and silent, lay the Martians with the hungry birds pecking and tearing brown shreds of flesh from their dead bodies. Slain, after all, man's defenses had failed by the humblest thing that God, His wisdom, has put upon this earth.
As Professor Richard Pearson, presumably the last man alive in Manhattan, Orson Welles closed the show and read yet another Halloween disclaimer.
This is Orson Welles, ladies and gentlemen. Out of character, to assure you that the War of the Worlds has no further significance than as the holiday offering it was intended to be. The Mercury Theatre's own radio version of dressing up in a sheet and jumping out of a bush and saying boo.
The police were waiting outside the studio for Welles, who rather expected his career was finished. On the contrary, it was made. He was hailed nationwide as a genius, a boy wonder, and a star, even though the network was sued by angry listeners. The Mercury Theatre got a sponsor and soon became the Campbell Playhouse. Welles was given a show under his own name a year or two later, from which he took time off to make Citizen Kane in 1941. Perhaps more than any other suspense program ever aired, The War of the Worlds established once and for all the power of radio over the minds of listeners.